I just feel like everything feels so close though. Like my hands feel large to me filming this. Like this is a struggle, but this is all my new things, and I put stickers all over my new journal. It's just a really nice one. The pages are like really good for journaling, and it even does like the number of pages and stuff. Not that I use it, but I just think that it's cool. I just got it off Temu, so obviously this is the brand, but I got it for like $12, but I'm so excited to actually show you my new spreads for 2025. So there is change, but there isn't change in a sense, because I decided to change some things around to hopefully make it easier for me for my reading, but also just for tracking to have more information. This is my front page, so we're showing off that this is for 2025, and basically along here I'm going to be color coding my years because of a thing that I'm going to be doing when I get to the monthly spreads, so this will make sense soon. But I always have so much fun doing these covers, and I'm just so glad that I have such a good sticker collection now. Like I own too many, but I love having the collection. So as always, I do a book tracker for 52 books, so this is my Goodreads challenge. The only problem I have with this journal is the spaces between the dots is bigger than my last journal, so this is why I've had to start one up here, and I can only fit 5 across, so then I had to do another one here. So I've got 26 on each page. Obviously that is half of 52, but like the struggle of trying to get this in and to work, I was stressed and trying to get the damn measurements right, because I like having my bits of tape. I like it to look how it looks. Like I just made it. It was a struggle, but green is the theme of this year. I've been doing color themes every year, but I just really enjoy the look of this page, even though it is like really like not sticking down as well as I would hope, but it's fine. I don't open it that often, it's fine. So we are still doing book length tracker, and I finally used my like really fun bookish tape. I love this tape so much, and I'm like, I never want to use it, but I also know that I do need to use it. But I just like having this tracker just to see if I read thick books or if I'm more inclined to read smaller books, because I generally sit around the 300 to 500 page mark of books, so it's always good to have. I'm going to continue on trying to finish series, even though I don't prioritize it at all. It's just good to track, you know, it's all about the tracking. Then best books of the year, I don't know why I've now themed this blue, but I love the stickers and like the puppy, like stop. But I love having this tracker because it does actively help me figure out what my top books of the year are. I do realize I did not finish actually marking this because I forgot to connect these to the box. I have the right amount, I just need to connect it all up. I will fix this later. And then I have my star rating and my genre tracker. And you probably would notice by now that I've taken out my read by tracker because it was starting to stress me out. And I feel like I need to stop feeling guilty about buying books, and obviously I will, but I just don't want it to be known. You know, I don't want it to have it sitting there in my face, and I just don't like seeing the graph anymore, so I wanted to change it. So I'm doing something different, and again, you will learn about it soon. But I actually changed up the tape that I use for Star Tracker because I had one that I specifically used, and I really like how this looks. And then obviously I've got all my genres, and I managed to just fit them in again. But something fun for me is this year for 2025, I've decided to base all of my monthly spreads on musicals because they're one of my favorite things ever. And it's not like I actually have stickers for musicals, but it's just the vibes, the colors, the just, you know, so this is what I'm going for. So if you don't think it does, I'm sorry, and I tried my best, but I will tell you what the musicals are and you can tell me if it's good or not. So no surprise, but the first month is Wicked, and I do hope you get the vibe because of the pink and the green and the witch vibes. It's just, you know, the essence. Like I, again, don't have anything that's actually the musical, but the essence. And what I've done too is, because I like the creativity of doing my stickers and making my spreads, I'm doing a title page that's a double page now because I just love it and it just helps with the setup so much. I didn't have blue gingham, but you know, like her dress, like Dorothy, it's not blue, but it's like her. I really like this page. I really like it. So what I have decided to do is I have every month now, I'm going to write down the books I bought or received in that month. So I'm going to stop trying to figure out when I actually buy things and just have it that, like, you know, when a pre-order turns up, that's the month I received it. And when I decide to order things or go to the shops or whatever I do, like pre-orders for like Babe and Rare, the month that I pick them up, that's when they're going to be listed. And then coming back to our color here, when I read a book I've bought, I'm going to highlight it blue. that's what I'm going to do. And then each year I'm going to do a new color, and then I might even go back to the previous ones and highlight in the New Year's color just to see how much I'm reading of the books that I actually buy new. That is the vibe I'm going for, and I'm very excited to hopefully get some reading done and really look at what I'm buying and stuff, and I just hope that it motivates me to read more, because that's all we want. So it's going to feel weird getting used to having my page tracker on the other side, but I was able to change it up so that I can get up to 250 pages and I could fit in all my lines. So I'm thinking it's going to look really nice once my pages start to get filled out. I love having a reading journal so much. And then my other change is I've made my ratings a bigger space so that I can actually, instead of just saying what the book is and putting my star rating, I'm going to jot down some notes, and it's not going to be a lot of notes. Like, it's going to basically be like, oh, I really love this book, this was great, I liked this. Like, I will try and write small. I kind of just want to have like that just tiny little review for me that I can like look back on this and really remember my thoughts just a little bit more. Like, I know I can't go into great detail, but just jot some points that I like, say some things that I really like, and I just feel like this is going to be a lot better, so I'm excited. So February is for Mamma Mia. So I loved Mamma Mia. It was a great show and I love the movie so much. So obviously beach vibes and Greek vibes. So the exact same layout is going to be every month. So I have the books that I bought, my page tracker, and then my 10 books that I'm hopefully going to read that month, even though I never get to 10 books. So I'm not really worried that I will ever get past this. Like, it's going to be a first world problem if I read 11 books in a month and I can't write about the 11th book. This one is my favorite, and if you don't know, just by looking at it, you have not heard of this musical, but Phantom of the Opera, it's my favorite thing. It completely took my soul when I saw it in September, and I've thought of nothing else. Literally have thought of nothing else but this musical, and I need to go again. I needed to come to Australia, or I need to fly back to London. I need to do something, but it has taken my whole soul. So I'm very happy with how this turned out, and it makes me very happy. And look at this tape that I got. Like, excuse me? It's so fangin'. And it's dark. I love it. So then again, book tracker. And I'm just loving this, even though it does take up, like, there is so much more page used up for this. But I'm loving it. Okay, for April, this is actually themed around Anne Juliet. So some of these I feel like aren't going to be as obvious. So I'm just literally going off the vibes. But I found little Deafy things, and you know, they go to Paris, they do all the little things. But I did really like this page. I thought it was very fun to make. But again, the format is going to be, you know, books I bought or received, my page tracker, and then my ratings. To be fair, I really like how this turned out. These stickers were so fun to find. Next is for Les Mis. So I again really like this page, and I really like these little frames that I got so I can put like a little picture in them. But I just have had so much fun with this, and like I have collected literally so much stuff to journal and do this with. Like, I've never been like a junk journaler, but I just love putting stickers on the page so incredibly much. But again, use like, you know, for Paris and all the things. So I really liked this page, and like some of these tapes that I found, I just love them so much, and just, you know, having fun with the vibes here. But then for June, we have Six the Musical. So I didn't have a lot of options, so I literally just found like my cat queen photos, and she's very queenly, and I just wanted to try and have some vibrant colors because they all have such vibrant colors in their outfits, and I just had a lot of fun with this page as well. And some of my themes, you know, I just couldn't find stickers that really worked, so again, we vibed. We vibed so much making this. Okay, so we have Hadestown, which I have not actually seen yet, but I'm seeing it in Feb, so literally I will have seen it this year. So I think it's completely fine to have a page themed on it, and I'm just feeling like 100% that I'm gonna love this musical. And I had a lot of fun with the tape on this one as well, but so many musicals are associated with flowers in my opinion, and I mean, Hadestown could potentially have no flowers, but it's like Phantom of the Opera, Hadestown, Moulin Rouge, Beauty and the Beast. Like, they all feel like flowers and roses to me, and I love the theme so much. And I did do a pomegranate because Hades and Persephone is in this musical. I do know that much. And just a vibe. And then for August, we have Moulin Rouge. So this is, like, I have to say my second favorite musical now because Phantom of the Opera has taken its place. But I really do love some of these, like, things that I found and putting the ribbon in, and it's just a vibe.
I love Moulin Rouge so much. And again, flowers are just everywhere because that is just what we're gonna do. Really like this page as well. And then September is Back to the Future. I didn't have a lot to do, but I found this really cool film strip tape. So it's literally everywhere. I'm sorry, it is actively freaking everywhere in this one, but I just love it so much. And then like tickets, because you know it's all old school. I love it. And then October is Frozen the musical. Yeah, I didn't have a lot to go in here, but I did have this really fun like tissue paper to use, so I really like that. And obviously like little otters, they're just so cute. And I have obviously the same formula. We know the formula is going to be the same, even though this does not want to stay. The book's shut, it is fine. And then November we have Hamilton, and it's like a similar vibe to my Les Mis page because they're both old schooly and stuff, but I did have Candle for Burn, and I just like it. Got some quotes and stuff. Like some of them just had to be a little bit less, but I do have like, you know, lines of paper because he's writing like he's running out of time. And again, just going off the little vibes that I have here and some little quotey things. And then December is Beauty and the Beast. So this one, again, was a little bit hard, but I tried my best, went with the flower vibe. I'm obsessed with just this rose fitting exactly in the frame so I could do library, but I really do love this page a lot. And then again, we're going with the flower vibes because that is it. And I had this castle that literally looks just like the castle. Love it so much. But that is everything in there. So I made it up to 86 pages. So there is a lot going on for the journal this year. Like literally so much. But I do hope you enjoyed all my spreads. I really did have a lot of fun making this diary this year. But I really am very glad that I have my new journal, and I just really love it so much. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye!